why is NNPC not able to bring in dollars? I'm sorry, this is the question that cost me my job. I will continue asking this question until NNPC is fixed or until I die. Where are the dollars? We need to shine light on NNPC. The finance minister cannot tell you because he doesn't have a metering system that reports to him. The finance minister cannot tell you that today, this is how many barrels of oil that we produce and exported. You can only rely on NNPC telling him. Those barrels are revenue. They belong to finance. We've been talking about this for 10 years. We need a metering system. The finance ministry needs to know how much oil we are producing every day, how much oil we are selling, and where the money is going. Because if you don't fix the leakages in that system, if you don't fix the revenue, the dollar revenue issue, you will never fix the exchange rate problem. Oil is not going to grow our GDP. I've always said that.
And then the next is, of course, 5.8 billion naira being expended on change of name from NNPC to NNPCL. So as far as this committee is concerned, just the addition of L consumed 5.8 billion naira.
The amount that was used to register that company is 2.9 billion naira. And it was paid to two government agencies, Corporate Affairs Commission and FIRS, which is now NRS. And you can corroborate that with CAC and FIRS or NRS now. What happened, perhaps, that someone must have misled the committee was the fact that NNPC, being a child of Murphy and Mopi, ought to have been given the money to be used for the registration by Federation, because in accordance with the PIA, it is these two shareholders that represent the Nigerian public. And because Mobi and Mobi did not bring the money, NNPC paid the money to FIRS and CAC. And NNPC now invoiced NAPIMS. NAPIMS is the arm that superintends Federation assets, because it's a Federation liability. And consequently, many of you who are accountants will understand that each of these two have to record those transactions in their books. And so what either the consultant or whoever is advising the committee must have done was to add what he saw in NAPIM's books and what he saw in NNPC books to say 5.8 billion was used to register NNPC. No third party was paid kobo to register that company. It was NNPC to government agencies. That can be corroborated. Coming to the second issue, which is the 210 trillion.
NNPC has no reputation. Your reputation is for fraud. How can you sit on to affect and you say people want their children to be
because you're a senator does not mean you should sit here and be abusing
you think we are
the whole people in NNPC and us here.
Mr. Chairman, we need to make no wait, don't do that. Wait. When the senator has the floor, please allow me to land, and I will land nicely. I listen, I hear you say people want their children to be employed in NNPC. Yes, because it's a house of thieves. And they want their children to benefit from it. Yeah, so let's say those things. Number two, wait. Allow me to finish. People want their children to be employed. This. How did you... Mr. Chairman, this committee must have the courage, the will to deploy its powers as enunciated in the Nigerian Constitution and issue warrant, not tomorrow, today, and bring Maria Carey, even dead or alive, in law. They will call habeas corpus. Even if it's dead, want to see the body. And he will account. And you say, here lies a man who died without accounting for his alleged crime that rose into trillions of naira. We are not talking of billions of naira. At the time when the country is borrowing money, we have huge sources of money that have not been accounted for. There are serious issues not raised by laymen, raised by competent auditors. And the man is joking. Where did he have the money to pay for his medical bill in Germany?
With regards to my use of the word thieves, I acted under provocation because your distinguished members were being attacked unjustly, and I thought I have a duty to defend all of us. other extreme provocation that a man who cannot account for 107 trillion he claimed I deposited in various banks that have gone into liquidation. He did not name the banks. He did not name the amount. And the auditor said this is not correct. Not my opinion. That's the auditors. 9 times on your authority, we invited them. 9 times he did not show up. So is that an embarrassment to me or to you? If people think the NNPCMD is bigger than this issue of the Senate, I stand alone to say no. I only want to add that the statement made by distinguished Senator Adams Oshiomhole is, with due respect, is reckless. And it is unfortunate because it undermines the integrity of not only the NNPC, but even the federal government of Nigeria. Because the NNPC is the cash cow of this country. The revenue coming from NNPC is maintaining this country. NNPC is a very mega company in the world, not only in Nigeria. Anything that happens to NNPC happens to all Nigerians. Our income comes from NNPC. 90-something% of our income comes from NNPC. But, the foreign exchange component of it. The leader have just shown that he's leader of the Senate, because it is not good for any committee or individuals to criminalize a big company like NNPC. It's unacceptable by all of us. It is not acceptable at all, because this is a life wire of the economy of this country. Mr. President, Senate is also aware that during deliberations on the matter, comments were attributed to distinguished Senator Adams Oshiomhole, describing NNPC Limited as, quote, a bunch of criminals and thieves, unquote. The Senate is also aware that the Senate, as an institution established under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is bound at all times to conduct its proceedings in accordance with the principles of natural justice, fairness, objectivity, parliamentary responsibility and decorum, and respect for the rule of law.
Resolved to discountenance the purported warrant of arrest issued by the Senate Committee on Public Accounts on Malam Mele Kyari, former GMD of NNPCL, on Wednesday, 10th day of June 2026, and regard such as null and void. Those in support of this prayer say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes of it.